Welcome to the Conference Carolinas Gridiron Show. I'm your host, Hannah Russo, and with games flowing smoothly in Week 3, we get to sit down with our Offensive Player of the Week from Shorter University, Charles Alia. Career day for you versus Virginia Lynchburg. 120 rushing yards, 9 carries, that 89-yard touchdown. What was working for you so well in your run game?
I actually made like a very crucial mistake first play of the game
Okay.
and very, very disappointed in myself. But I asked our head offensive coordinator, Coach Nas, if I can get an opportunity to fix that mistake. And luckily, he gave me an opportunity to fix that. And from there, actually gave me some energy. And I had a very great game from there.
What's going through your head when you make that mistake? How do you make sure that you're not focusing
Um,
on that the rest of the game?
Definitely like anyone else, like I want to go down, you know what I'm saying? I'm real mad at myself, but I just being in a leadership aspect on the team, I can't do that. I have to make sure
Mhm.
I'm locked in on the next play. So that's what I tried to do.
Absolutely. What does leadership for you look like?
I definitely try to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? I am vocal as well, but if you're gonna watch anybody, watch me. That's what I try to. That's what I try to do.
I love that mentality, and that 89-yard touchdown got people watching you. How does a play like that help the team settle in and then build momentum for the rest of the game?
It was the first touchdown of the game, so it definitely got everybody jumping and hyped up. And from there, I think we had 5 straight scoring drives after that, so it definitely brought up the momentum.
Yeah, 5 straight scoring drives and a big second quarter. Take me through the atmosphere, kind of what that looked like for you on the sidelines.
It definitely brought a lot of energy. Just it being the first win of the season definitely brought a lot more energy as well. So we're just a lot pumped up and ready for this week.
Like you heard from talking to Charles, Shorter picked up their first win of the season in a dominating 57-20 victory over Virginia University of Lynchburg. Charles got things going for the Hawks early on with an explosive 89-yard touchdown, the longest of his career. The Hawks offense erupted in the second quarter, putting up 34 points. Their performance was encapsulated by a 528-yard offensive performance, 329 yards in the run game, 208 yards in the air. Head coach Zach Morrison called this game a complete team win that they're excited to build off as they head into their first Conference Carolinas matchup this weekend as they host Chowan. And in their first ever meeting between the two programs, their first Conference Carolinas matchup, UNC Pembroke hosted Ferrum, in which UNC Pembroke emerged victorious, outscoring Ferrum 41-14. Now, here's how it happened. Your Braves outpassed your Black Panthers 237-66 yards. UNC Pembroke only allowed for 182 yards of offense, the fewest offensive yards the Braves have allowed since September 8th of 2018. In the first half, UNC Pembroke had a lockdown defense heading into the locker room 24-0. Throughout the whole game, UNC Pembroke recorded 7 sacks for a loss of 36 yards. UNC Pembroke is now 3-1 on the season, making this their best start since 2016. Ferrum will be idle this week before they host Shorter on October 4th. And UNC Pembroke will step out of conference play to travel to Valdosta State. North Greenville fought to the end in this matchup against the University of West Florida, but fell 1 score shy of a 25-17 victory. Now, this performance was a tale of 2 different halves, as West Florida dominated the first half, heading into the locker room at 19-3. North Greenville fought back when Eric Rashid scored a touchdown late in the third quarter. It wasn't all on Rashid's shoulders, as the North Greenville defense locked down, not allowing the Argonauts another score until late in the fourth quarter. In their final drive, North Greenville drove to the West Florida 10-yard line with under 2 minutes left to play. Unfortunately, they weren't able to punch it in to go ahead and tie this game and force overtime. North Greenville will host West Alabama this Saturday to close out their 3 home game stretch. Erskine lost a tight game 38-34 against Brevard College. The Flying Fleet scored on their first 2 drives, holding Brevard College scoreless until late in the second quarter. Erskine finished as the leader in total offense, recording at 590 total yards, 166 rushing, 424 through the air. Brevard College did have to fight till the end for this victory, scoring on a 5-play, 79-yard drive with 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Erskine will head down to Delta State this Saturday to close out their non-conference slate. Barton fell to West Alabama 52-14 after tying the game going into the locker room 14-all. Sophomore running back Jackson Parrish continues to perform, putting up 112 yards and a touchdown. The Bulldogs will be idle this week before they host Delta State on October 4th. Week 3 hosted a lot of great football in Conference Carolinas, and Week 4 is looking to host even more great football. Check back in with us next week as we get to break down some of your favorite matchups here in Conference Carolinas.